Hey guys, this is an HP Officejet Pro 8025 printer. Today we're going over some areas of the printer that cause the paper jam or mispick error, where paper is not being picked up from the printer. We're going to go over the top and the main tray. So usually you would see other videos from HP, for example, it'll just say that to load paper, and definitely you haven't clicked this video because of that, because you already have paper in your printer. Just like in my case, I have paper here. So a few things is if you have paper loaded into your printer, everything is set properly. For example, the width set guides and everything like that, and you're still having the issues, that's what this video is about. So we'll just get right to it. If the problem is in the main tray, you want to pull the tray out, set it aside, and then with this printer, it's pretty simple. When you take the tray out, you have access to the rollers right here, the pickup rollers. These are the rollers that pick up your paper, and if it's not being fed into where it says paper jam, this is where you want to clean. So for that, I show in other videos that I have, we're going to use paper towel and some window cleaner to clean that. And we also can use an alcohol swab. So what I usually do is I just put some, do not spray anything inside the printer, just spray some at the paper towel. Why I say paper towel or a rag is better than a napkin, because napkin breaks away more, and it can leave it can leave more stuff on the rollers rather than clean. So what you're going to do is just spin one of the wheels and hold paper towel over the other, and do the same thing here. My rollers are pretty clean. I'm not having a problem with it. I'm just demonstrating what you need to do. Same thing with the alcohol swab. So let that dry, put the paper tray back in, and see how that works. Another area that we want to go into is the top of the printer. So we're going to go ahead and open it. And we have this jam access cover. We're going to open that. If your paper is being stuck in here, if it's just getting jammed in here, you need to clean these rollers right here. And they spin. You can just spin one as you clean the other, and so forth. Make sure there isn't anything blocking anything, or paper dust, paper clips, or anything like that. When you're done, make sure give it some time to dry, about a few minutes, and then make sure you properly install this back where it goes. So that's pretty much it for the pickup roller and paper jams inside the printer. If you clean these rollers here, or the ones on the bottom, the main pickup roller, you should be good. If you're having problem with the document feeder, first thing, it could be the paper won't feed, and the other thing is that it feeds and it gets stuck. So a good thing on this printer is when we open the top cover, this is the area where the paper passes. If we have these dust pieces right here, we're gonna have paper, we're gonna have lines on our copies. So that's something that you want to make sure that's always clean before you send any copies through the feeder or scans. But if your paper is not feeding, you will need to lift this cover. So this cover just lifts right here. We can clean this area, and the roller that picks up the paper is this one right here. So this roller assembly right here is the first one that takes the paper, it pushes it into this roller here, and passes the paper on to other rollers that are right here. Usually if the paper is not being picked up, or if you're having, for example, ADF document jam, but you don't have any paper here, you just want to clean this area. But then to feed the paper properly, you would need to clean these rollers right here. So that's pretty much the same concept. I'd clean this rubber mat right here also. So these spin freely. You can just clean them. If they're heavy, dirty, they could be sometimes pretty dirty. So just spend some time with it and you'll see the difference of the color. If there's a lot of buildup on the rollers. So that's pretty much how resolving this, like cleaning this area, cleaning the rollers, will resolve any feed issues in here. Also, let it dry before you try to put more documents in there. Make sure you snap it properly, make sure it's closed, and you should be all good. So that's pretty much it for this printer model. Make sure you put this back if you pull the main tray out, and it should be pretty straightforward. I hope you got this resolved, and you can use the printer again. Yeah, please like, share, subscribe, comment, have questions, put it in the comment section below, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.